Hello and welcome again to the Code Maven channel. And if you're new, then let me introduce myself. My name is Gabor Sabo. And in this video, I am here with Upasana. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
What we are doing in many of these videos is that we are working on some project in a pair programming fashion. And with Upasana, we worked earlier on the PyDigger project, and we made some progress. And actually, last time we finished sort of halfway through some changes, but there was also an issue that I was in the middle of moving over to use the Docker and to run the system in a Docker container on the server. And there was already a development version running on the server, but it wasn't the real production version because I was sort of wasn't really ready psychologically to move over to the new system. But a couple of days ago, I switched over and I moved the database over to the right place. So now, if everything works fine, then any change we can quite easily deploy. And then I might even be able to show how I deploy to the server this specific project. And so there were the changes that you made last time that you sent as a pull request, and I merged them. And since then, I made some changes. So so you have to first update your repository. So let's share the screen. Do you want to share the screen? And
yeah, I'm going to share the screen. You see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But that's pulling from your repository.
No, it's origin is yours.
The origin is mine?
Yeah. Let me check the
okay.
June 18th. It's the last commit. And
yeah, the volume for backup. I think that's let me also check it here. My Git the volume for backup, that was the last commit, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we can because it was quite a long time ago that we worked last time. If you scroll a little bit further down in the commits, then you can see the last one that you committed when we were working on. This one, yeah, this one. So
okay, saving all the progress doesn't really tell much. Okay. Self-download URL, dir.
So actually, you reminded me earlier that we worked on the Flake 8, that we were trying to run Flake on the source code of this project. But the first thing I think we wanted to do is to download the source code of the project, And so we have this. You can open this file in the editor, I think, which is the fetch. So it's the PyDigger fetch.py.
Okay.
And then you look for this to-do. You can look for this to-do that we had.
I think it was removed.
It was removed. Okay.
Yeah. Let me just search for this one. Okay, this one. So, I think we downloaded a tar file and we were trying to extract it or something like that.
We were getting we had the download URL, and then with the request we tried to we created a temporary directory. Okay, I'm just reading this commented out code. So we create this temporary directory. What is the stem file? Is the extension? What is this temp that we have? We have this temp something extension.
I don't know.
Oh, the extension comes from, so you look for the extension? Oh, I'm completely confusing again languages. So the extension is the variable name. And then it comes from because we wanted to see what we wanted to be able to handle different extensions for the download files. I don't know, maybe something is zip, something is gzip, I don't know. Okay, so that's the extension of the file. That a little bit further up, row 320, I think. That's where we get this extension.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just the tar gzip for now. For now, it's just tar gzip, but maybe maybe later we'll have other extensions. So then we have the temp file, and then we save that temp file. We open it. That so far is okay. And then okay, so we can enable this code, I think, and then we can try to run it on a single URL. Right? I think this whole thing we added at one point something which wasn't really correct, but it worked
I
for
don't
us.
remember what was not working. So let's try it.
I think that we commented this out because it was sort of halfway done, and we didn't want to because this is only just downloading the directory, and that didn't give any value, and I didn't want to I don't know, whatever, risk the deployment or whatever with something that we haven't tried and haven't and doesn't give value. Okay, so there was a way to run this, maybe in the README file we still have it. Something, look for URL.
Okay.
No, I think if you look at how you run this the fetch program, now you can give it minus URL as well, and maybe we haven't written it here. So look for try to run the.
No. Okay. Try to run.
Okay. So first of all, let's see how this whole thing works now. If really you can run it, so you can run docker up, right? Let me. Okay. It's gonna be easier now if I just have. Docker compose, actually Docker compose. And I have an override file, and you probably, oh, I don't have that.
It was this. It was this. We were running in virtual environment. Docker compose.
Okay, so before we go on, actually, there is something that. Do you also have? So do you only have a single Docker compose file, or do you also have an override file?
I don't know. Let me check. I have override file.
Can you show the content of that?
Yeah. You see it?
Yeah. Okay. I will also add the. All right. Okay. So we'll also add. First of all, I think what we should probably do is create a skeleton of this. So the thing is that I don't know if you remember. Maybe you explained to me. I don't remember anymore. That there is the Docker compose file, the main file, which is committed to version control. And I think the Docker the override file is not committed. Can you check it, please? No, Git that it's ignored. So just git log on the.
Okay, I can do that. It is committed.
It is actually committed. Ah, okay. I have to think it over. Okay, so that's not the right way to do this. Oh, okay.
What?
So it's something that I learned since our last meeting. Okay. So that I was using this override thing incorrectly. And I think, well, let me check it into some other project repository of mine before I tell you what Docker Compose. Yes, okay, and I even know why it was incorrect. So if you look at the Docker Compose file, the name is docker-compose-override.
Yeah.
And that's incorrect.
Okay.
So the way I used it is that, and I told you to use it, and that was incorrect, is to run Docker Compose and give the two Docker Compose files as parameters.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, okay. The reason I told you because it didn't, the Docker Compose file didn't work because it had a dash in it, and it was supposed to have a dot in it. So the correct way to use it is that
I didn't get that dot and dash thing. Where does it have dot?
Okay, so go leave this. Yeah.
Okay.
If you
yeah.
The name of the Docker Compose override file is docker-compose-override.
Yes.
Okay. It should be docker-compose.override.
Okay.
Okay, so copy it, just CP it.
Okay, I can just move or CP.
No, don't move it because this is under version control right now. Just CP it. Okay.
Yeah.
And now you can restart the Docker up. I think you already ran it somewhere.
Yeah,
okay?
I ran it.
Earlier, you were supposed to manually tell Docker Compose to use both files. Now, if you just run Docker up, it will use the override file because now it has the correct name. Okay?
Okay.
And then, okay, so you can go ahead and run this.
Okay.
And then what you need to do is that take in the other window, you can run git move of the old name
to the new name.
No, not to the new name. To git, so almost the same as the new name. Yeah. But we also added in the other project .example at the end.
Okay, so like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then in the README, we explain to the, is there a Docker Compose up? Yes. Oh, yeah,
that was it.
There was the incorrect one.
This
you
one?
can remove this whole -f thing because we don't need it anymore. Neither of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Instead of that, above this, write copy CP, and then the example file. Without the example. Okay. So the idea is that this override file is not supposed to be committed because this is more about your own local configuration.
Yeah.
Okay. There is an example, so we'll have an example. So it's going to be easy for people to get started. Okay. But but the real override file will be the name of it will be included in the git ignore because that shouldn't be added. And so in the production environment, we only use the Docker Compose.yml. And in the development environment, you can create your own override based on the example. Okay?
Okay.
So can you do this?
Yeah, let me also change git ignore.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we can go ignore that. And let's see what happened, what changes were.
Let me first just commit this one. Oh, I'm not.
No, just do the git status. Git status.
Okay.
I think the git ignore, the readme, and the Docker. That's fine. That's exactly the change we have to add here.
Okay, I will also create a new branch.
Oh, good.
Let me just, okay. Today is 20 June. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I can commit.
Excellent. Now I will remember this.
Yeah. Okay. I'll push later. Okay.
Okay.
So
okay.
where were we?
So so now you have your Docker. Now let's see the README how we can run this command. So you can go into there is this just a bit the Docker exec PyDigger, and I think it's not the web. We need the other one. So there is a
Okay. Docker exec
or
PyDigger.
what repos do we have? Sorry, containers do we have? Can you go to the other window so we can see the containers? We have the web and the MyMongo. Ah, okay. We don't have a cron one, right? We just have these two.
I think so.
Okay. So we'll probably have to split it up to have a third one where the cron job runs. But for now, no, there is a cron. There is a cron.
Okay. Where is it?
Right, there is one that's called cron. So you can go just Docker, just go into this using bash. So you will be able to run multiple things there.
Here?
Oh, here, yeah. Run the one that you execute bash inside. The Docker the Docker.
Oh, to get inside the container.
Yes, to get, sorry,
okay.
yeah, to get inside the container, which is called cron.
1 second. Yes.
It's Docker exec. Oh, in the Docker app, it didn't say?
I'll have to scroll back.
Okay, whatever. No problem.
Oh, there is this. I think this should work. Docker exec.
Okay, excellent. And now we can run the. Maybe we don't have it. We'll add this to the README as well. But now we can. Now you can run here the fetching.
I think
Python,
we were running this. Yeah.
This one, but we do with a -h or something like this, so we'll get the help. So Python fetch recent and -h, and there is this URL. So the URL goes to GitHub repository. That's what we added to help us. It's not really the correct thing, I think, but it's better than what we had earlier. So go to the whatever, you can just do this, the same repository.
Yeah.
And is that enough?
Let's try. I don't know.
You can also.
Opt config.yml.
Yeah, we also need the config.yml.
Okay, I think I need to copy config. 1 second. Last time we did in VNV or
No. There you had some config.yml because that you have the Git code in there, so don't show it on the screen. The Git access code you have, the GitHub access code you have.
Oh
inside.
yeah. I remember. Okay, but let me check if where it is. It's not here. I think it was in. Let me try this.
It disappeared for you earlier as well. I don't know what. So there's a config skeleton, but
yeah, I probably deleted it myself, but I don't remember. No, I think I just deleted the token from the GitHub. Yeah, I set up .cfg. No.
So let's.
Okay. No. No. Okay, so I need to set up a config.
Okay, so let's go to the README. I think it should say already what to do with the config. Copy config skeleton to dev.yml. Wait a second, dev.yml.
Dev.yml.
But we don't
Dev.yml is
use
the
dev.yml
name.
anymore, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I think I have dev.yml here. Yeah.
Okay, do you have dev.yml?
Yeah, I do have dev.yml. I think I should just rename it.
Why do no but so in the override file, I think you have PyDigger config dev.yml, not? Can you?
I have dev.yml.
So why does it not use it? Can you wait a second? Let's go back to the Docker here. Can you verify that it's actually seeing the outside directory? So can you create here just a file, just touch something and see that from the outside you can also see it?
Hello. No.
No. Okay. So we have a problem. So you're not.
It's not mounted.
Sorry?
It's not mounted.
It's not mounted for some reason.
Yeah.
Can you show the Docker compose, the directory, what the names of the files? Maybe we still don't have, we didn't get the name correctly. The override file.
Oh, here it's still override. But let me check here.
Docker compose override.
Okay, here you see it's the name is. Oh no, it's good. It's good. The name is good, or not?
Yeah, it seems to be good.
Okay.
Wait a second. I think I know. Can you go inside the override file? Can you open it, please?
Yeah.
So here we mount only the web for the web. You see, only in the web we mount the /opt. In the cron not. So there we have 3 containers, and in the cron container we didn't have it.
Mount.
So you can go. You can for now just leave the cron container and log into the web container. I guess that should also work for our purposes.
Okay.
And the hello is here.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can remove it. So we want whatever committed by default
Yeah.
by mistake. So now you can run this the fetch program, and maybe we can also fix the override file. So both the cron will also load it.
Missing update or name. Oh.
Yeah, I think it's update.
Update. Okay.
Update, and probably it needs to be an RSS, update RSS. I think probably doesn't do anything for now because of the URL.
Request is not defined.
Okay, because we don't import it, I guess. So we
Where
can.
is this? Line number.
In the file that you were editing. And we
Here.
started to use the requests module, but we haven't imported it yet. And we haven't imported because something was complaining that if we want to import, but we are not using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember all these things that we had to.
Yeah. Okay, I uncommented all of these. No such file or directory dev.yml. I do have dev.yml here.
What is the problem of this now?
Common read config. Okay.
Okay. This is the point where we had the problem. Okay, this is the reason we stopped, because we are changing directory at one point, I think. And then there we don't have the dev.yml, right? Let's go back to the code. Let's go back to the code. I think that was the reason we stopped working on this.
Okay.
So where do we change directory here? Do we change directory really, or
yes, here.
Oh, okay, good. So we change directory, and then we do all these things, and then we are at least so we at least should go back to this directory for the next something. I think that's the whole point.
Yes.
Okay, so let's I think I have so basically we have to get the directory where we are in before we change, and at the end we have to go put it back. But I wrote let me check for it. I wrote somewhere a context manager. Manager. Let me just search for it a second, and then I'll tell you. No, where do I have this? I think in the testing I had this. I wrote for context manager. No. Right. Yes. Okay. I'll share the link.
Okay.
So you can once I find where the chat is. No. I put it in the chat so you can share it.
Okay.
And then you can keep working. Sorry for I just didn't want to It's a slide I created a while ago, especially for this. So basically, you know context managers in Python?
Not really.
Okay, so the idea is that if you scroll down a little bit, then I will see how to use it. So now you have this CWD context manager, and then you can say with CWD, you can see it in line 5 or 6 or so. Here it says with CWD, you give it a pass, and then inside this block, you can do whatever you like. And at the time when you, like it's in Perl, it's like the end block, okay? It's like a sort of a destructor. Let's say this. But the whole thing is that once you leave the this block of the with statement, then the object that was created by the CWD will have its have its destructor, let's say, code. Okay. So the point is that we might have in our code various points where we decide to leave, because or we might have an exception, and that's the reason we leave. If you go back to our source code, let's go back for a second to our source code. So to explain the problem, if we if we save the directory, the current directory on row 332, and then we go into the temporary directory, and then we have like 10 or 15 commands, and in various cases, we might want to just say, okay, just forget about it. We don't know how to open this. It's an incorrect repository. We might get an exception, but there were all kinds of reasons to stop dealing with this, okay? And then for every reason, before we leave the code, that part, we are supposed to change directory back.
Okay.
Right? And the context manager ensures that no matter how you leave that block, the sort of destructor of it, there will be some code executed after you leave that block, basically. Okay? So we can put the change directory back to the original one in that area where it's going to be executed no matter what.
Okay.
Okay, and if you go back now to the slide, then that's what we basically have here down. So we have, you say with CWD pass, then I have this content of list of directory, and then whatever happens, we call return, doesn't matter. It can be an exception, no matter what. This context manager will move you back to the same directory where you were. And how does this work? So I define this function CWD that in the upper block, in the upper code example. Yeah, that's where it's defined. So we have a function called CWD that gets a pass. Then you start writing the code. We get the old pass, we save it in the old PWD. Okay, that's the OS get CWD, returns your current working directory. Then we change directory, we OS chdir, and then we call yield. Yield basically returns the control to whoever called the with statement.
Whoever called what?
So whoever called CWD.
Okay. To the caller. Okay.
Yeah, to the caller. And then once the caller is done, then whatever is after the yield statement will be executed, which is, you can see the finally block, which says OS changdir. So this try and finally basically says the try, there would be try except if I was interested in what exception is there. Okay, that could be an improved version of this, actually printing out if there was an exception. But basically this says, doesn't matter if there was an exception or not. In any case, just call the OS changdir on the old PWD. Okay? And what made this a context manager is this decorator at the top, the add context manager.
Okay.
Okay, so just copy all this block of code from the top one. Okay, we can put it in our code. For now, I don't remember if we have a tools module, so just copy it somewhere.
Somewhere here.
Yeah, just after the imports, maybe that's good.
Okay.
Okay. So we have this contact manager now, and then you can go.
1 second, and then I don't need to. Okay, this is only the example. Okay.
Yeah, this is the only example. So you can scroll down back where we need it.
Yeah.
And instead of OS chdir, write with CWD.
With yeah.
With CWD and then the path, the tempdir.
Right tempdir.
Yeah, and colon and everything inside. That's this line you don't need. No, that line you don't need that line.
Need this line.
No, because the CW inside already does the change directory. And then all of these are indented. And that's two. Yeah. So now I hope that it won't complain about this, the dev.yml, because it will remain in the same directory.
Okay, let's try.
Oh, I forgot to tell you to also turn on the logging, but it prints out this. So I don't remember. I don't know what happens, but it doesn't handle the URL. It just goes over all of them. So you can stop it now.
Why does it go over all of them?
I don't know.
Like, okay.
Maybe I'm doing something incorrectly there, I think. But basically that part is now working, this temporary directory thing. Okay, and one more thing we could do here. Okay, so maybe we don't even want to do this. Okay, now I'm thinking about aloud, because now what we have is that we create a temporary directory and then change directory there, but then we leave at the end the temporary directory as it is. So right now you have on your computer, actually it's not on your computer, it's inside the container.
Yeah.
But if you look at the /tmp, you see, it created all these temporary directories. And if you look at the inside, can you ls some of them or one of them? I don't know.
Let's do find.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all these things are now here and it's taking up space.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure yet what to do, but I definitely don't want to keep this temporary directory, right?
Yes.
So maybe what we need is to have a context manager, and not just the CWD, a context manager that will create the temporary directory, do all the work, and at the end, remove the temporary directory. Right? So let's go to the top of the code again, back where we have the CWD, and you can keep it for now, but we can create a new one.
Okay.
So to copy paste the whole thing, and then we'll have another one, which is we can call it we can call it tempdir.
Okay.
And it doesn't get a pass.
Okay.
And what it gets, that inside it creates a temporary directory. So it has this, that's okay. It also creates a temporary directory that is assigned to the path. So now you can copy the creation of the temporary directory from the bottom, from the other part of the file. Right?
This one.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Okay. And that's okay. The same change, but it goes to so now here it's called tempdir. So go instead of pass. So that should be tempdir.
Okay.
That's okay. And now yield, that would be that's going to be interesting. Yield returns tempdir. So just yield and then tempdir. Okay. And in the finally part, we change directory back, and after that we remove the tempdir.
Is rmdir a valid command?
No, I think it's in the sh util. The OS rmdir only removes something which is empty. So look for Python sh utils. I don't remember. I can look it up.
Okay.
So it's sh utils rm3. I pasted it in the chat.
Okay.
And of course, you have to import shutil as well.
Is it shutil or utils?
No, it's I think shutil.
Okay.
I copied it from the slide. Yeah.
Okay, then it must be right.
Yeah.
Import
shutil.
Okay, import.
And there's RM. There's no RM.
Sorry.
There is an import RM. That's okay. Okay, let's go back to the context manager.
Context. Here.
Okay, so now it yields that and then remove the tempdir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And now if you go back to where we use it, then it says viz, but now you say it's called tempdir, right? I'm not sure if the tempdir is a good name because maybe it was used somewhere else already. Can you search for the tempdir, the word tempdir? It was, I think, in the context manager, you called it one word.
What do you mean?
The name of the context manager, is it unique?
Yeah. Oh, this?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, good. So then where we use it, the CWD, where we use the CWD at the bottom, in the middle of the code, now we use
tempdir.
With tempdir, and then, but it's now wait a second. It's tempdir without the dash, without the underscore.
Oh yeah.
And then after before the colon, you also add s, my as, and then the name temp_dir. So now it's a little bit further going up with the context manager. So the context manager, if you go back to in the upper part, open the context manager as well. Show the context manager.
Yeah.
So what happens is the with statement calls the function tempdir. The tempdir creates a temporary directory, saves the current working directory, changes to this temporary directory, and then yields with the name of the temporary directory. Whoever called the tempdir function will receive it in the as something, that name. So basically, our current context manager passes back the tempdir variable to the caller. Okay, and then the caller can use it, and then when the caller is done, no matter how, whether it was fine or throw an exception, our code will continue here and will hopefully change back directory. So it's supposed to work also on Windows, because in Linux you can remove directory when you're inside, but in Windows you can't. So that's why I first wanted to change directory back and then remove tree. Now I think what I would suggest is that you go and in the temp directory, remove all those temp directories that we don't need,
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
Just look and make sure that we don't. I mean, there is the spam thing.
Sorry?
So there is at least one directory that's
This.
not ours.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's hope that's go. Okay.
I'll just copy paste this one.
Okay. So just okay. More.
Yeah. Done.
Can you run ls just so we can see what's?
Oh, not yet. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Now
so
we're
we
done.
have one something that probably doesn't belong to us. Let's run the code again.
Uh-huh.
You just have to probably cd back to where we were.
Here.
No, you cd to tmp.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you can stop it, and then hopefully this means that we don't have anything in the /tmp except of that.
No, we
Okay.
have nothing.
Yeah, so that's good. So we created, we downloaded the files, created the subdirect, the temporary. We haven't processed them yet, but we can now process them. So okay, let's try to process them. What do we want?
Yes.
Wait, actually, before we process them, let's try to figure out why does it do all the files and not only one.
Yes. So, 1 second. Here it takes the URL. Update URL.
Oh, wait a second.
Huh?
It's either update RSS or update URL. That's why it's not. You see, we need to give instead of the update also needs to get URL.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and there one more thing, the logging, add minus something log, I don't remember.
Log or debug something.
No, go with the -h. It will tell us.
Log
and then debug.
Okay.
And then let's go back to the and screen. Sorry, and minus screen. Because this is now logging into a file.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, good.
Okay, now it looks like it's working.
Okay.
Oh no.
Good. So can you copy paste now this into the README, the URL that we just ran? So the path that the command that you just ran.
This one?
Yeah. So add it to the README. So somewhere just some explanation how to.
Okay.
Maybe also with the command that you got into the Docker com.
Okay. Okay, should I run on the server in cron tab?
No, it's in the development, but it's in somewhere in the development area.
Oh, okay.
Maybe is there some development? Okay, so just go scroll down there and add somewhere a new section, and then we reorganize it later.
Okay.
Just add some.
Set up repo.
Here it is. Go scroll, visit the Docker exec. Here you can connect to the shell of the web application. That's where we have 41. And then you can add here, let's say, next.
This command?
Yeah, you can, yes. Okay, that's good enough.
1 second. No, it will be in the code, so
yeah.
Run it.
Okay.
Is it std out or?
I don't remember. I guess so.
Okay.
On the screen.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Okay, next, what we need to do now, we need to read every directory, like after unzipping it. And I remember you had some script for running flake tests somewhere.
Yeah, so we had in the source code somewhere we have a something about flake already. Can you?
Oh yeah, my flake.py.
We already worked on it. Okay.
Process paths to dir.
Okay.
Okay, so now we can give the give our directory to this.
The process
we can
and
call
pass
it.
to dir. That's it.
I don't know.
Can you scroll down a little bit? There is also
yeah, it calls this run flake 8 here on line number 13.
Yeah, okay, good. So we need just to call the process and give it the directory, and it will return the report.
Okay, where were we? No. Dir. Okay, here. Process temp dir or not. 1 second. How would we now? We need to find the path of the directory. So
No, that's
when
okay. No, that's okay. That's in the temp dir. That's okay.
it's in okay. In the temp
That should be
dir.
fine. But it's not just process. It's
Process.
you import this module. We import the module called myFlake, right? So in the fetch by you say import myFlake. Yeah, that's not the. And then here myFlake.process. And it returns us a dictionary, I think. So assign this to some variable, and let's log that variable for now.
Code.
Okay, and then with the logger, print it out. Do we have the logger in this function?
I think yeah, here.
Okay, so just logger info, let's say.
Yeah, okay. Info. Can I do
just the fetch report? I think it's enough.
It would do it? Okay.
I think so. Well, that's
okay.
all right. Let's run this.
No module named my flight.
Okay, because dots oh, I don't remember now how we imported all these things.
Import legacy as flake 8.
Where is it? What is it called? It's in the PyDigger myFlake, right?
myFlake.py.
So say PyDigger.myFlake in the import. It says as the PyDigger common, you see above.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Finished. It didn't really print anything about our if it really called this function.
Let's go if this is being even being executed, this function. It is because we saw the ls earlier, right?
Yeah, but did we see it with just update URL?
Maybe not. Maybe the update URL doesn't run this. Can you the ls is the ls there now? Is still there?
It is here.
Okay, so we don't even get to this point. So let's see what is the function that we were supposed to call.
Download pkg download
Okay.
package.
So search for it maybe in the source code to see where is it called.
Okay. Which thing is there? Get details.
Okay, and
Okay.
the URL doesn't.
Okay, it's only one. It's called only in one place. In this get details. Who calls this get details? Update packages. Okay. Who calls this update packages? Check GitHub. Okay, looks like it should call.
Can you scroll? Can you a little bit scroll up?
Yeah.
So we have the if update RSS, then.
So we are here. Our program should go here.
Okay.
And I don't know yet what I think. This one fetches things from GitHub, but I'm not sure.
No, the extract VCS is trying to find out what is the version VCS, what if it's GitHub or GitLab or what. And then the check GitHub is that it checks something on GitHub. But so what's going on with the RSS? The RSS is just gets the packages from RSS. And then if you scroll down, I think that if there are no packages, then we don't do the rest of this code. If you scroll a little bit down, if packages, then it gets these names.
Where? Oh, here, yeah. Names, yeah.
And update that was update packages. Okay, if you go scroll a little bit down. So this is the update packages is the one that does the right, but names is going to be empty now.
Why?
So we have to go up to the URL part and in the names part add the name of this thing.
Oh, okay.
Names, I think. No, not just none of the packages, just names.
What do you mean? Just initialize names?
And in the names we need to add yeah, okay. How do we go scroll down a little bit where we have where we created the names? So from the packages we have a p name, but we don't have a packages. We have just package one.
Can we check this get from RSS and see what?
Yeah, we have, but we have the package. We have the package. So names equal the list. Okay.
Oh, is it? Does package takes some name as argument?
So that's true. I don't like that. Probably we should fix that later. But to 443, put in a square bracket and inside put in package and square bracket name. No. Names equal.
Okay.
Square brackets.
Package?
Yeah, but the whole thing is in square brackets because it's a list. And then package, and then and it has a square bracket on it because it's a square bracket on this one and name.
Square bracket like this?
Yeah, but it's a string name.
Okay. Like this?
Yeah, it's like the one below, like the what we just saw.
Okay.
If you scroll down further, here you see it goes over all the packages, and for each one it takes the name field.
Yes.
And that's how it creates a list.
Uh-huh.
So now we are creating a list from the single package that we have.
Uh-huh.
And maybe it's going to be called foo, but I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe that foo is incorrect there. So I'm quite sure it's incorrect, but let's
Run. Okay. Package package object is not subscriptable.
okay,
Okay.
so these packages are not my package thingy.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I see it says above it says package.entry. But so let's go down further down, because now I don't understand what is this. What are those packages? Obviously they are not the same kind of packages. Can you scroll up and see where these packages come from?
They come from get from RSS on line number 499. And
Okay.
return packages. How does it get the? Oh.
So it's
How
probably
does
just a
it?
dictionary. The packages is probably just a dictionary, and that's how
Uh-huh.
a list of dictionaries actually. So we can go back, and instead of taking package square bracket name, we just let's just add foo for now.
Uh-huh.
The same friend.
You mean? What do you mean by
So
that?
instead of the package square bracket name, you just write foo. No, without even
like
the package. Just the string foo.
Without. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
No, I have no idea what will happen here, but
Okay. Version 1 has.
okay. So
At least no. Did it go get details of who? It looks like it.
Yeah. Okay.
It is calling our function now. But yeah, since the foo doesn't exist, it doesn't work. Okay.
Okay. So okay. Now it's probably the opportunity to fix this URL thing. So the URL what we had, because that's what we needed, was a URL of a GitHub repository. But what probably would be better in our case, if the URL was on PyPI, a URL of a package.
Okay.
Because then we would be able to tell the system to, well, so we might want to have a GitHub URL and only test when the part when we already know the GitHub URL. But in some other cases, we might want to start from a package from PyPI.
Okay.
Right? So this URL, can you go back to where we extract the packages?
Okay.
So we have the get RSS, right? And then it gives us a list of packages.
This one.
Yes. And then with these packages, we do something.
Yeah. We fetch some data using something.
Can you show the log, please, again? The error message, actually.
Yeah.
It said about it's trying to get, you see, fetching something, and the foo, the name is there. So maybe instead of URL, okay, what we will have now is we allow us ourselves to provide a package, and then You see? So on the command line, you will say -- package. Then you will be able to provide this foo or something better that actually exists.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we can create this packages list using that name.
Yes.
And then we can let the rest of the program just use that package, the same packages list.
Okay.
So let's go this way, and then hopefully that will improve our situation. So where we have the definition of parameters, where we read the command line options.
Setup args, get args. Get args. Here.
Okay, so you give it a parameter called package. It's a similar package. Yeah, and that's the name of it's a string. So it's name of yeah.
Can I do this? Is it valid?
I don't think you need it. It's the default.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that works, but you can just remove the whole type part.
Okay.
And the name of a package, and then you can actually copy. You might want to copy the message from the command line that we saw, where we saw the foo. The URL. Copy the URL. And then we can remove the JSON and the foo, and instead of that, write maybe in capital letters package, or somehow I'll try to explain that this is this word that's what we mean when we say package.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to say after the name of a package that would fit in this URL or something like this.
Okay. README package.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, so where we have this in the update.
In the
it should
update.
also accept the word package, so I don't know where it's needed. So now let's go back to the place where we handle these.
Okay, okay, here. It gets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, okay, so add another elif block. If elif args update equal to package. Okay, then packages equal to and that's packages equal to a list, and in there is a single directory, a single dictionary. Curtis?
Yeah, like this.
Yes, and which has a single field for now. Maybe we'll need to add more, but it is name, and the value is the args.package.
Like that.
Okay, and now let's go to PyPI, which is the browser.
PI. Okay.
And you can take this one, sh-utils, for example.
Okay.
Okay, let's try to run this.
1 second. Package.
And in the update also put package, yeah.
Oh, name.
Yeah, it should be in quotes, I think.
Oh,
the name,
yeah,
the word name.
Yeah. I'm too used to put.
Yeah.
Okay, my flag is not defined. Huh, we fixed this one.
Okay, where is it complaining about the my flake?
300.
Oh, yeah, sure, because there too you will have to tell it PyDigger.
Sorry?
Here too it has to you have to prefix it with the PyDigger.
Ah, okay. Like this?
Yes. We can give it. We could give it an alias, but to make it shorter. But yeah,
That's
look at
okay.
this.
Okay.
It works.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. What do you think about committing all these changes?
Yes.
Even though we are still just processing and displaying this information, but we made quite some progress.
Are we using CWD?
No.
Yeah. No, we are not using get CWD.
Okay,
so should I remove the CWD?
We can remove that context manager if you don't. I mean, we don't need it.
We just keep the temp dir.
Yes.
Okay. 1 second.
Yeah, we should also add the other one into the README next.
I will add it.
So this new command that we just created. It's getting it. It's nice. I'm happy that these things start working.
Yeah. Only for one package. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move some of this. Get recent.py. What else we have changed here?
Added the package. The package flag?
Yeah, new
Okay.
flag. Okay.
And we enabled the processing of Flake 8.
Yeah. Flake 8. I also mentioned work in progress.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's
Okay.
I think we are quite close to it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I push it as well?
No need. I mean,
okay.
When we are done, then push it out and send me a pull request so I can integrate everything. But I really hope that we have still like 3/4 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have
yes.
now this data structure. Sorry, what did you say something?
No.
Okay, so we have now this data structure, right? That has the list of issues.
Yes.
So we can store it somewhere.
Yes.
We can hang it on our database.
Okay.
Actually, can you go back for a second to the so the output doesn't actually say where these things are, but for now.
Yeah.
Well, it would be better if okay, so we can store them as flake scores, let's say, and later on, if we find a better way where we actually can point the right file, maybe the right line, then it will be improved. But for now, we just start collecting flake scores, and we can start display them, and we made some progress.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the source code and see where we create the data that we send out to the push to the database. I think it's the self entry, right? Self.entry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Set up.
I see there in line 103 in the upper part of the editor.
Oh, here. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you can just say self.entry and then square bracket. flake 8 score equal to this whatever we got back.
Okay. Our download package was returning something or not?
Sorry?
We should first make sure that download. Oh, we can do here.
Yeah, there. You put
Okay,
it
yeah.
self.entry. And then
Flake
square
report.
bracket, yeah. Square bracket flake. Okay, that's no.
Okay, you go.
The self.entry, and on this self bracket, like in 103. If you go to in the upper one, you go to 103.
Okay,
see,
like that.
Okay, it's a dictionary, and then we put on it flake 8 score, let's say.
Okay.
And, yeah, and flake underscore report.
Okay, or better, we can just put it up or not.
No, it's okay because we also log it. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Good. You can run it again. The code. Now, can we access the MongoDB database?
I don't know. Probably. I have very tiny experience with MongoDB.
Can you type in Mongo? I don't know what we have here, or.
I think not. Probably not here, but we also have a MongoDB container. So this one.
Yeah, try this one. I'm not sure that we have the client there, but try to get into that one.
Okay.
Maybe we already tried to play with this, but I'm not sure. Let's see.
I never really did. Oh no such container. MongoDB. My Mongo. Okay. PS.
Yeah, it has a longer name. It's PyDigger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Docker exec IT.
And try to run Mongo, just Mongo.
Okay, it works.
Okay.
And now.
So show. Yeah. Okay.
Show. Show.
Yeah.
DB?
Show DBS. Okay. It didn't connect us to the same. What the hell? How can this happen? That's not the same MongoDB.
What?
I don't understand why it doesn't show any database.
Yeah. We are mounting. I saw somewhere we are mounting MongoDB. No, here we are not. But
I mean, there's no other MongoDB in the surrounding environment, right?
So, no. I didn't really have it on my computer either, as far as I know. So
I don't understand.
Show DBs, no. Okay, show collections.
Okay, what is the name of our DB? Let's go to the source code, because probably it's my PyDigger. Just don't worry about it. It's probably PyDigger. Okay, so go back. Let's say use PyDigger. Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
PyDigger? Okay. Okay. Oh.
Well, I think it would switch to anything as well. It would create a new one. Now, DB. Okay, wait a second. Show collections now. Try show collections.
Okay, I don't know what.
Let's go back to the source code, because now I don't remember.
Okay.
And there should be the get connection or something like this in the source code. Like
get DB.
Get DB. Let's go. Let's get there. It's common. It's called common. You see, it's called common.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not called common. Okay, get DB. Get client and DB. Connector. Config DB name. So it's in the config file.
Okay.
Can you go to the config file?
I stop the screen sharing.
Yeah, stop the screen sharing.
Okay. How to stop share? Config file.
It's just the DB name that we have it in it's called PyDigger. It's in the dev.yml.
Oh, yeah. DB name PyDigger.
Okay.
So it's only the user DB name. Okay. There is nothing else there. The user name and
Can you share
password.
the screen again, please? Without the content of the file, of course.
Yeah.
Get DB packages. There you are. So if you go to the
1 second, let me put this away. Okay. Yeah. So where were we? You said if I go to
actually let me fetch. Yeah. So if you go to the source code, you will see that there are a couple of these. If you go specifically to the fetch.py, then you will see where we call get DB.
Yeah, setup DB.
No, there's another place where we call get DB.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry, no. But you see that it's called DB. It's a global variable name. That's horrible, but that's how I have it now.
Okay.
And then there you can see DB packages. So that's the name of the collection, packages.
Okay.
So let's go to the command line again of MongoDB and see if what do you say? How do you say db.packages.find and parentheses?
db.packages.find.
and .find, yeah. So this like db whatever, and then the name of the collection, and that's it. Enter.
Okay. Command find requires authentication. Okay, I think we first need to authorize ourselves because we haven't authorized.
Okay, so maybe that's the problem.
Okay. Do you know how to authorize from the top of your head, or?
No, but that's. I would leave it for now. I would just try to add the UI part of it. Okay. I mean, I wait a second. We have the name root and we have the username and password.
Yeah.
So if you leave this the command line, I mean leave, and then oh, now I can't see it.
What? Oh, you can't
just a second. No, it's my fault here. I don't know. Can you
have too many tabs open?
Move the screen a little bit higher, because now Zoom decided to show. Okay, so just run Mongo with -h or something, and hopefully that will tell us how to use -u minus p. And
yeah, I am going to
the regular one that we use is root and secret with capital S. So
okay, it's only in the development, right? Yeah.
Hopefully, it doesn't really matter. I mean, even in the, it's like, at least for now, this database is totally read-only. I mean, if we update it from the system, but it's like there's no user data or anything like this.
Okay.
So.
Oh, it works. It works.
Now much better. Okay, so we probably should also describe this in the README that what we do. But let's try to find this now. Find, and then know how do we do this?
Yeah, it's not pretty.
I don't remember how you're going to find this, but You could
ID,
actually,
object ID, yeah.
now we need to find this thingy. I mean, you know what? You could drop the database. Let's go this way. Drop the database.
I do drop.
No, I think it's DB and then dot drop and capital D database. Capital D.
Capital, like
Well,
here.
it's drop dot data. Drop, sorry, not without dot. Drop and capital D now database.
Okay, like this.
I think so.
Okay,
Let's try this.
Okay. It
Okay,
says okay.
run the find again.
Nothing.
Okay, so now go to the other window, run the collection, the fetch. Yeah. And now we go back and hopefully, oh, nice. So now it's easier to look at it and hopefully there is somewhere that, yeah, at the bottom of it, you see?
Yeah, like it score. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So let's quickly describe this in the README before we forget how we did this.
Okay. So run the test. Mongo. User root p secret. And use PyDigger to log into MongoDB. PyDigger is our database name, and we use this command.
Well, we can do this, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can also mention the drop database because I always forget. I don't know. I have no idea how I remembered now.
Oh.
It was a total
Okay.
chance.
The database.
Okay.
Database. To check.
List all the values, whatever. Okay.
To check to list entries.
Yeah, that's it. That's good enough.
Why did I have this here?
Yeah, baby.
Okay,
it was the prompt of it's sort of it could be the prompt of all of them, but don't worry. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then it's clear that it's on the, they should see it on the
inside.
prompt. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so now let's try to display this, okay? Can you go to open your, with your web, if you browse to this now, it should be able to work on things, I think on port 6001.
Okay. 6.
Yeah,
okay.
It's there. So let's now show this data, at least on the, click on the name of the package, not in the stats.
Okay.
And at least we display it here, okay? So it's, I think if you go to the, you see,
I see it in the raw data.
Yeah, okay, it's in the raw data, but well, yeah. So what do you think? Shall we create something with the stats page, or like a special page for Flake 8 data collected? Yeah, maybe that's.
We can do both. In stats, we can probably show if the module has some Flake 8 violations. We can throw some kind of flag, yes or no, that this module has Flake 8 violations, and if it has, then we can also show a Flake 8 page. Do that make sense?
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, maybe we can just display here.
Yeah. So now what I thought is that we have a stats page where we have like in the stats, if you go, we can have a special page for Flake 8. Let's say /stats/Flake 8.
Okay. Currently have none. Yeah. And?
Yeah, and it would like list all the flake8
Flake8 reports.
all the flake8 reports together. So let's say
Okay.
what can you show me what flake8 report we have here? Do we have here? Like W38, let's say, whatever. And then it says how many total W38s we have.
Okay.
And from there we can also list the individual packages. Which one have this?
Okay. So okay. Got it. So you mean just like we are showing this has VCS and no VCS, we show one for flake8. Yeah.
No, I saw that creating a separate page for it.
Okay. But showing information in this kind of format. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to create a new page.
Yeah. So I think it's it's called PyDigger web something. That's the
PyDigger website.py.
probably. Yeah. Go for stats. Look for stats.
Okay, here.
Okay. Then copy this one and create a route that says stats /
Like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can the title should be PyDigger. The title in 241, 241.
Oh yeah.
That should be say flake8.
Yeah.
The template should be also flake8 or flake or flake8. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then
flake8 report.
The flake8 reports or whatever flake8. I don't know. Yeah. We need to somehow create a get flake8. Okay, just to get flake8 report. And that's to a variable. Then we need to implement this flake8 get flake8 report, which is in the date. I think it's in the PyDigger DB was the other one. There's no DB.
What do you mean?
Common maybe? I don't remember where are the database code. Where's the database?
They are here, I think. Get DB, remove package, get. Yeah, here. I think all
so
of
let's
them.
Let's copy this the file name, the function name, and then.
Okay.
Okay, so it needs the get DB.
Yeah.
And then DB. Now I have no idea how to do this.
Okay.
If you scroll up a little bit in the edit this file, I think we have some counting things. Go further up. There is a huge section of these. Yeah.
Like these?
Yes.
Cases has GitHub. Okay.
No, these are already collections of searches. Above that, there is these are all the cases. So this is a search like line number 9 is called. I call it no summary, and the condition is that the summary is empty or none.
Okay.
You see? So I have no idea how to count this.
Me neither. But this thing looks like JSON. Can we in some way prettify it here or not?
Yeah, but that's not really the problem.
Yeah, and yeah, because I don't really understand it at all here.
Okay, so in this JSON you have a root key So I mean, you can take this and then use JQ for prettifying.
Okay, yeah.
You can copy it and then use JQ to prettify it. But basically, this one, the whole thing is that there is a main key called flake8, whatever we have.
Yeah.
And that's it. So this flake8 score is just the main key in this dictionary.
Okay.
Or hash or object or whatever you like to call it.
And we also had so we also have keys for summary and license.
Yes, you can go.
Okay. So we can create something like this, I guess.
Yeah, the thing is that now inside of these flake8 reports, we have for each field we have a counter. So we need you see, I would like to count how many times there is an 822. So for how many, so I would like to summarize, okay, the 8221 numbers of all the entries. Of all the packages, and say basically actually two numbers I would like to see for 8221. I would like once to see that how many packages have this violation, and maybe another one is the total number of violations that are 8221. So maybe one package has more of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if we are counting it. I think we are counting it, not we. That's flake8. So this one is not just there for its present. It means that there was one occurrence of this.
Looks like it is counting.
Yeah, it's counting.
Okay.
So in this specific case, there was only one from each one of them, but in other cases there might be more.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's so do you know MongoDB well enough?
Not at all. I just used it long time.
Yeah, so I don't think that so let's search for it, because some aggregation. I don't think that I have any of these aggregations here. This is the first one of this kind in our project. So let's look for MongoDB aggregate. I don't
child? No.
Count.
Okay, let's aggregate count.
Yeah, the other one was also a good search.
With condition?
Okay.
Or I don't know. Group and count. It's more like grouping.
Okay.
Item 2. Okay, it's not really what we are trying to do exactly, but
well, here I would like to group the item.
Yeah, and you want to count. You want to sum their
bigger
values.
than 10. So it's for now it's bigger than 0 or exists.
Yeah. To aggregate project item 1 less than item 1. Okay. Less than 10. Value is less than 10. Okay. Set to 1. Okay.
So we can say just exists. Okay. So for one count, when we just want to know the E221 violations, how many packages have, then we can just say if this thing exists.
Yeah. Agree.
But does it? What is $value here?
Sorry, what is value here? Like
Yeah.
here they have an attribute named value.
Yeah. So but is that it? No, I'm not sure, because this is $value.
Oh, I don't know then. By looking at the syntax, it looks like they are talking about this value and based on the question as well, but yeah, I'm not sure. But okay, we can take
Yeah, but
example of,
you don't need to give it put it there in the has part. You should probably just write, because these are like all the stats pages. We can just create and separate, totally separate. Just copy this one and.
you mean this?
No, just one of these rows if you like, just to have some copy of this. But we do it totally separately from this.
Okay.
Because these are like structured in a way that can collect this data that is shown on the stats page. But now we have something totally different, as I think. So that's why I would just write in totally separately. So we have this. We can just, and it's also an aggregate, and this none of them are really aggregates.
Okay. So should I create a new Python module?
No. It's just in that function. Just we do call it different.
Get here.
Yeah. So DB, not from the cache, from the packages. The cache is like what I did is that I created a separate collection. So the reason why the stat space was too slow to be created.
Oh, that's why.
So what I did is that after every run of the fetch, I also collect all the stats data and put it in a separate collection. And when someone looks at the stats data, it just gets the results already from. And I called it cache because it's basically caching. Okay. Instead of using some caching system, I just used a collection for that. Okay. And maybe with the flaky report, we're going to do the same, but we need one way to collect this data. And then maybe we put it in the cache and then we'll display from the cache. But for now, we need it to collect the data. Okay. So DB packages and then the rest, I don't know. There is this count documents, you see? A couple of lines below. So let's see what the count documents does. I think that goes to these cases.
Okay.
So okay.
Yeah,
so now okay, we can okay, count okay, we can do this. Count documents, and then you can keep typing that where this main key exists. What is the main key? Flake 8 something. Actually, no. When flake 8.e2111 exists. That's horrible what I'm doing, what we are doing. Because now we are doing on a specific
key, yeah.
And that's not really.
What we can probably first gather all the valid keys that this could produce, and then use those keys here.
Yeah, but I'm sure that we could ask MongoDB just to collect all of these.
Okay. Yeah, that's also a possibility, probably.
Let's search for something like this. Aggregate key value pairs from MongoDB.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Channel.
Okay, and then what? I don't understand what.
So basically, should give. Okay. Well, this is. Okay. Let's take a look at another one. So keys. Okay, this
Oh,
looks a bit
this.
like us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. That's basically what we probably need. And we can, what we could do actually is run the collection function, the fetch, with another PyPI project. And then we'll have two already, and then we can try to run or query inside MongoDB.
Okay.
Instead of writing the Python code.
Okay.
I'm not sure that our course is in PyPI.
Okay.
But Ginger, yes. So
if I do this, then browse
pick
project.
one. You can go to the PyDigger website, the main website, and click one of them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just Chekhov, the name Chekhov from the top.
Okay.
That the URLs are the same for us. So no, just Chekhov, just the name Chekhov.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, right, had a lot more.
Yes, so that's good.
And it has all kind of numbers, not just ones.
So that's also good.
Okay.
For our use case.
Yes. So let's try to figure this out now.
This is so annoying. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. ID 0 responses.
So this is a map reduce. Okay.
Yeah.
So what does it have the map in the map reduce anything to do with the person's data? Anything, the responses, it had the responses field, right? I think if you scroll up, it's called responses, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it does.
And for us, it's called flake 8 something.
Yeah. Okay. Should I copy this?
Yeah, and I think you edit it because.
Yeah. So, in place flake 8.
Yeah.
This.
Not flake. It's flake 8 scores was the what?
Yeah.
Here you can see score. It was I think score. Right?
Score. Yeah. It's score.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there too, and there too. It's this dot response you also have here. In line 10.
Yeah.
And then we can call it not response but flake 8. So in 10. I hope, yeah. And then reduce 0 values. That looks good.
Yeah.
I think that's
What is this one? Okay, I don't know yet. What does this emit function exactly do?
Yeah, we should.
Should we just try it?
Yeah. Just copy it.
This goes here in MongoDB prompt.
Yeah, this should just be executed once.
Okay.
Enter. Okay. And then you have the
this. 1 second. DB packages.
and not response 1, but
Flake 8.
maybe.
I don't know, but nothing. Okay.
And if you put flake8 underscore score there.
Oh, okay. It is score. I don't know yet what happened, but okay, it only gave us a flake score. And then what does this question say? Okay, now we run the map reduce.
But on what does it DB? It not responses there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our map function is called map reduce. Okay.
Oh, so the one that we just ran is just to display it.
Yes,
I think.
I
And
think
now
so.
this one will do the actual work. So it's called packages.
Value.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's what we need. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So
We are interested in this ID field. What's this value thing? I don't know yet, but key flake. Okay, I don't know where this value field is coming from, but okay, this looks good enough.
yeah. So what the ID field is just the internal ID of.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the whole thing. Yeah. Okay.
It's the whole thing. So.
Yeah, that's so far okay. I have a question. We have like from our scheduled time, we have 7 minutes. I have more time.
Okay, I can do a few, like I can do almost half an hour.
What I suggest that so we won't too much overrun it. You copy paste this, save it in the file as comments. So we'll have this as comment, and then we make sure that the site works.
Okay.
And then you can commit everything. So we have some work in progress. That's okay.
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 Fine. I'm going to copy these somewhere.
Yeah, to where the function, where we have this function, where we won't need to edit anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, what you could do also, what we can, so just comment out the whole thing.
This thing, yeah.
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 Yeah. That you can comment out. Then take the result that we have.
Yeah. Like this. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you copy this?
From here.
Yeah.
1 second.
Now maybe even that is too much.
It's a lot.
What I thought, no, sorry, what I thought is that we will return this as static data and create the web page, but maybe that's even too much for now.
Could be.
Yeah. So for now, just leave this. Just make sure that the function returns, let's say, an empty dictionary for now, or just returns.
What we have not done is we haven't really verified if the result is correct.
That's right. We'll do that. So let's just make sure that the function returns, and then the web page
Works. I think I can.
Yeah, no, don't worry about this. No, don't leave this. No, sorry.
Leave this? Okay.
Yeah, it's probably better not to have this.
Okay.
So we have the get flake8 report. Call return and an empty dictionary for now here.
Okay.
And create that template that we had this template, right? We wanted, it's called the flake8
HTML. Okay.
Yes. So copy the starts page, open the starts page, the starts template, and I think just I mean, you can copy the whole thing and then remove all this table part inside and everything.
Okay.
So just that we will have the skeleton.
What was the name of the template that we need? Flake8.html. Okay.
And then you can remove from basically line 5.
From line 5. Okay.
Yeah. Till the 77, including 78.
Okay.
Yeah, that we can remove, and even the if statement. So that's line 5 as well.
Okay.
Okay, and if you browse now if you go with the browser to the website, then and you say, okay, exception. That doesn't exception must drive. Can you reload it?
You mean from the?
No, that one. Just the web page. I saw that maybe it takes time to start it. Yeah, okay, that's the problem. So in the web file, in the Python file, which is called website, we need to rename the function. Yeah, both called starts. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Flake8. Yeah,
that's okay, I think.
Okay.
Now it's good, and if you type in just after the starts, just type in flake8. No, I think it starts.
Flake8.
It's slash test flake8. Yeah.
Get flake8 report is not defined.
Okay. It's because we haven't imported it. You scroll up. Here we can the 13 on 13. You can also import that.
Flake8 report.
Okay. Good. So
we made I think a lot of progress.
Sorry?
We made a lot of progress.
I also agree.
Okay. So what do you want to do? Should I commit it?
Yeah, commit, send me a pull request. The nice thing is going to be that, and I show how to, I'm going to deploy it, okay?
Okay. To 10 to check. Okay.
Oh.
What? Okay. Okay. Done.
Can you take the URL from the Stack Overflow page that we used to and paste it in the chat?
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'll add it to the.
I can also add it in the comments here. To the
Yeah,
next
well,
one.
it's less important. I mean, whatever. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay. I also submitted a pull request.
The same pull request, right? Okay.
No, it's a different one.
Why? You just have pushed it out. No, it's the same branch.
Oh, it's I used a different branch. I'm sorry, but
No. Wait a second. For this last wait a second. For this last push, you used a different one, or
I used a different one.
it doesn't matter. Okay. So
Here is the pull request.
okay, I'll go. Let me share the screen.
Okay.
Okay. So here we are, and there's only one pull request, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, so this is the pull request. It's still doing its magic, but for now I don't care because we are in a rush. Okay, so I'm about some tests might fail later on, then I'll probably fix them, or next time we'll fix them or whatever. But
Okay.
it looks okay. So we have this. Why is this red? All checks have failed. Whatever. Okay, so the pull request is now merged. So the actions, it's running.
Okay.
Okay, it's failing something. Okay, let me check for a second what's failing. File not found error.
Oh, did I forget?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to push the Flake template.
Sorry?
I forgot to push the Flake template. Like it.
Ah, okay. But that's.
I don't know if it would fix the thing, but.
But if you're pushing to the same pull request now, I don't know what will happen because I already merged it.
Okay, so I can create a different pull request?
Yeah, it will be better. But the problem is not even that. So the problem here is that, let me show this one, GitHub, okay, git pull. I'll just get the latest. The problem is that, I mean, in the test, that here in the code, we were using the Docker Compose override file.
Okay.
Because we also wanted to test that. And we don't have it. We can use actually the example.
Yeah.
If I really want to have this, right? It's called Docker Compose override.yml.example, right? And that should do the same.
Okay.
Well, it's not really fixed CI, it's updated to the name change, but we'll see if that helps. So if in the meantime you send me the other pull request, then I can also merge that one.
Done.
Okay. So this is adding the flake template. Okay. So I merge this one as well. And this one is working really hard now.
What do you mean?
I have three of them running already.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so let's wait a couple of seconds. It says that this one runs from 1 minute 40 seconds.
Oh, I see one failure, but I don't know.
We don't need this one. We don't need this one. Does it really run, or it's still waiting for something?
For the pipeline?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the pipeline to finish, because the one that failed because of the thing that now I fixed, hopefully.
Okay.
That we changed the name of the override file, and we have the example, but we don't. But I didn't update the CI. Now it's updated, so. Well, the tests pass.
Okay, yeah, looks like the Docker Compose ran just fine.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one. There is one.
Okay, the other one fails. Oh, okay. Lovely. Okay, doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Redefinition of unused OS from line 12. Okay, let me check these. Let me check these and fix this. Okay.
Okay, I can do that as well. But okay.
Sorry.
I can do that as well.
Would you like to do them?
Yeah,
then share the screen. Okay, so people watching this won't feel left out.
Okay. See my screen? Okay. So, what was the error? Process completed. Okay. Local variable DB is assigned but never used.
Yeah, it's just because we started with that code that.
Okay.
Yeah, you just comment it out and that's it.
Okay. Next one is redefinition of unused OS from 22 and on 12. Okay. So this is also from expected. Okay, 38. Expected 2 blank lines after class or function. So this is Okay, do you know how to run Flake 8 locally?
Yeah, sure. That's the you just go to the command to the look it up in the CI file in
Oh, yeah.
.github workflows CI.
Uh-huh. Workflows.
So you can run this.
Okay, I can just run this. Okay, passed.
Well, actually, I think they were skipped. Or what?
Oh, files.
They were skipped
Previous.
because we don't have Flake 8 installed. But now, no.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
No. That's
Yeah, where
it.
were
It
we?
looks good. It looks good.
But why is it saying?
I think it's caching or something like this.
Oh,
So just don't worry about it from now. There is a flag for no Flake 8 cache or something.
okay.
I don't remember the name or if PyTest even cares. So don't worry about it. Just push it out. Let the GitHub CI system run it.
Okay.
After all, that's what counts, right?
Yeah. Fixed. Like 8. Linux. Oh. Have you already merged my last pull request?
Yeah,
Okay, I make another one, but let's wait before you merge this, maybe, because then I can check here.
yeah. Okay, let's wait for the merge till this finishes the CI run.
Uh-huh.
But did you merge in my changes?
No. You mean which one of your changes?
The
The
ones that
Docker?
where I fixed the
No.
CI.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But does it run against your thing or not?
I think it runs after it runs in the second
Okay.
part where it needs that one. So
I think it.
oh, but wait a second. If you're rebasing the whole branch, then what will happen? Like all of your commits now are, and they are all of them were merged already. So I'm not.
Let's check if something bad happens. Then I just. Okay. I will need to do force push.
Yeah, I know, but that means that also the merge will be problematic.
Yes, you're right.
I would prefer that you just take this last
Just
commit and hang it on a new branch that
yeah.
starts from the main branch.
From main branch, yeah.
Does
not
this main branch does this include yeah? But wait a
I
second
just,
before you do that.
yeah.
Okay, let's start there.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
Please
I
go
was
ahead.
just wanted to make sure that the fixed CI is there, but I think
Okay, I'm just going to cherry pick in a new
okay.
branch. It's like Linux. Okay, looks like there are my comments. No, Okay. I will close the other pull request, okay?
Okay. It's closed, huh?
The other one? No, not yet. If I delete the branch, then it will close.
Okay.
So I can also delete the branch.
So there is now the flake 8 warnings, which has passed.
Huh? Oh, okay. So does that mean that my code is working?
So there is a pull request. Can you check so we won't, it says 47 and it has passed.
Okay, yeah, I see this one, but please don't merge this one.
Okay, so not to merge 47?
No, don't merge 47. I'm going to close it. I'm just trying to find out here. Close pull request. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to send another pull request, which is called fixed flake 8 warnings.
Okay.
And this should also pass. And you can merge this one.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, I need to check. I need to delete the repositories. PyDigger.
If you want to what are you?
No, I'm just trying to delete the old branches now.
Funny, I never tried it from the GUI. I always do it on the command line.
Yeah, but I don't really remember. Like, I'll have to copy paste a lot. Okay. Good. I can delete this one as well. Okay. Only active one is fix flake 8 flake warnings.
So now I see there is a, okay, and it's running, it's still running. Okay, so there is one code flake 8. It's number 48.
Number 48.
The pull request that you did, it's at the end in the URL that's in your page, and it's passed.
Okay.
Okay, so let me.
So we are good, I think.
Sorry.
We are good now, I think.
Yeah. Let me share the screen.
Okay.
And there we are. That's the failing one. This is green now. Okay, this is the pull request. It has these changes, which are fine. Okay, so I merge the pull request.
Okay.
Okay, now this is supposed to pass as well, but what I'm doing now, if I can find that window. Okay, so you can see it, right, in my terminal. Yeah. So I SSH to my server that has the funny nickname S7, and I run the tmux session. And I'm already in this directory. And all I had to do is run a shell script which is called deploy. And what it does, it's in the repository actually. It pulls the Git repository. So it's not the ideal one, okay?
Okay.
It pulls the repository in the main branch, builds the Docker Compose, stops the one that's running, and runs the new one.
Okay.
And cleans up any other stuff that that might be there. So
okay.
Actually, if now I visit the website, PyDigger, oh, it's already restarted. So starts, and we have the Flake 8, and it's here.
Okay.
And if I try to something else, then it says no found. So it's a new version already. And the nice thing will be that next time when we work, even if it's tomorrow, even if it's later, we will already have a lot of data collected in the database. So because it's already collecting the data. So once we manage to put together this the display of it, then we'll have a lot to display already. So it's going to be nice that point of view.
Yeah, agree.
Okay, so that really nice progress. Thank you very much. Anyone watching this, please now like the video and follow the channel. And what else shall I say? Anything? No. Okay.
No.
So we stop the recording now, and then we discuss the schedule for next time. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was really a pleasure for working with you now.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.